Hello Immortal News family and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 11.
My name is Hudson Meek. I'm 5 years old. I think my little brother...
Hudson Meek, a young actor known for his memorable roles in Baby Driver, The Santa Con Found, and The School Duel leaves behind a legacy of talent and inspiration that touched countless lives. Born and raised in Vestavia Hills, Alabama, Hudson began acting at an early age alongside his brother Tucker, captivating audiences with his charm and natural abilities. His breakthrough role as young baby in Baby Driver showcased his exceptional talent, setting the stage for a promising career in film. Hudson's journey in acting was marked by his versatility and dedication. From heartwarming holiday films to impactful dramas, he brought authenticity and depth to every character he portrayed. His work extended beyond the screen, inspiring peers and colleagues with his kindness and professionalism. Despite his youth, Hudson's performances resonated deeply, earning him recognition as a rising star in the entertainment industry. Beyond his achievements in film, Hudson was a beacon of positivity and faith. Known for his bright smile and compassionate nature, he lit up every room he entered. Friends and family describe him as someone who never met a stranger, always sharing warmth and encouragement. His strong faith was the foundation of his life, influencing the way he approached challenges and connected with others. Tragically, Hudson passed away at the age of 16 following an accident. His family shared, "His 16 years on this earth were far too short, but he accomplished so much and significantly impacted everyone he met." A scholarship will be established in his memory at Vestavia Hills High School, ensuring that his legacy continues to inspire others. Hudson's life, though brief, exemplified passion, kindness, and faith. He will be deeply missed and forever remembered. Tributes to Hudson Meek. Number 10.
This is Doug. He is my best friend. Doug. I like Doug. Doug is made out of solid resin.
Waymond Lee, a beloved actor and cherished figure in comedy, will long be remembered for his contributions to television and film. Best known for his recurring role as Waymond in Comedy Central's Workaholics 2011 to 2017, he brought effortless humor and charm to the screen. Whether alongside Blake Anderson, Adam Devine, and Anders Holm in the hilarious workplace sitcom or in smaller but memorable roles, Lee's presence resonated deeply with audiences. Born in California, Wayman Lee's passion for performance blossomed in his youth. His career gained momentum later in life, with appearances in diverse projects that showcased his versatility. Notable credits include his work in Everything Everywhere All at Once, Zombie Apocalypse, Veep, The Thundermans, and The Cleaning Lady. Despite often being cast in comedic or supporting roles, his heartfelt portrayals revealed a warmth and sincerity that transcended the screen. Lee was celebrated by colleagues for his professionalism, dedication, and willingness to take on any challenge. Adam Devine called him a kind man and praised his enthusiasm for performing even the most outrageous scenes on Workaholics. Beyond his acting career, Lee was known as a sentimental and soft-hearted individual who formed deep bonds with family, friends, and fans alike. In October 2024, Lee was diagnosed with ALS, a condition he faced with quiet strength and dignity. Despite the challenges, he remained surrounded by love, with his wife, Diane, by his side during his final moments. Wayman Lee passed away at the age of 72. His humor, kindness, and spirit leave an enduring impact on those who had the privilege of knowing him or enjoying his work. Tributes to Waymond Lee. Number 9. Ruth McCardle, a trailblazing figure in electronic music, captivated audiences with her unparalleled energy and distinctive voice. Known by her stage names Lady Galore and Cherry Blue, McCardle was born in London and immersed herself in the arts from an early age. She honed her talents at the prestigious Performing Arts School in London, where her natural flair for performance and choreography became evident. At just 17, McCardle joined the Belgian band Lords of Acid, becoming a pivotal figure during their Voodoo U era in the mid-1990s. Her commanding stage presence and vocal dynamism helped define the band's provocative blend of techno, acid house, and industrial music. She made history as the first vocalist to tour live in America with Lords of Acid during the infamous Fantasy Ball tour in 1995. Her contributions to the Voodoo U album remain iconic, cementing her as a standout voice in the genre. Following her departure from Lords of Acid, McCardle continued her artistic journey, joining My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult as part of the Bomb Gang Girls in 1998. Later, under the moniker Cherry Blue, she ventured into solo music, exploring cyberculture and psychedelics while maintaining her signature edge. Her work inspired countless artists and left a lasting imprint on the electronic music scene. McCardle's life was not only defined by her music but also by her vibrant personality and deep connection with fans and collaborators. Praga Khan of Lords of Acid praised her as an iconic vocalist, whose legacy transcends the stage. Ruth McCardle left an everlasting mark on music and culture. Her voice, energy, and spirit will resonate for generations. Tributes to Ruth McCardle. Number 8. Jamie Cavey Lang, a beloved figure in Iowa women's basketball, made her mark as both a standout player and a cherished voice of the game. A native of Mechanicsville, Iowa, Jamie's basketball journey began at an early age, fueled by her love for the sport and her natural athleticism. Her stellar collegiate career at the University of Iowa from 2001 to 2005 established her as a force in the Big Ten. Jamie played in 115 games, helping the Hawkeyes reach the NCAA tournament twice. She achieved all Big Ten honors in her junior and senior years, averaging an impressive 16.8 points per game as a junior and ranking among the top rebounders in the conference. After her playing career, Jamie transitioned to broadcasting, joining Rob Brooks as the color commentator for Iowa women's basketball radio broadcasts in 2016. Her insightful analysis and vibrant personality enriched the game day experience for countless fans. Off the court, Jamie was known for her warmth, humor, and unwavering positivity, traits that endeared her to teammates, colleagues, and the broader Hawkeye community. Jamie's life was marked by her dedication to her family. She is survived by her husband, Mike, and their 3 children, Vincent, Bennett, and Sydney, who were her greatest pride. Her legacy extended beyond basketball. She inspired all who knew her with her courage and kindness. Jamie passed away at the age of 41 after a valiant battle with cancer. Tributes poured in from the Hawkeye family, with players and coaches remembering her as a shining light in their lives. Jamie Cavey Lang leaves behind a legacy of excellence, resilience, and love that will continue to inspire generations. Tributes to Jamie Cavey Lang. Number 7. Terry Ree, renowned as the Indian in the comedic duo Williams and Ree, has passed away at the age of 75. He left behind a legacy of laughter and music that spanned over 5 decades. Together with Bruce Williams, the pair, famously known as the Indian and the White Guy, brought their unique blend of comedy and music to audiences across North America. Born in Huron, South Dakota, Ree graduated from Pierre High School in 1968 and soon after met Williams at Black Hills State University. Their partnership flourished as they initially opened for regional musical acts. By the late 1970s, Williams and Rhee had moved to Los Angeles, becoming comedy staples at the Comedy Store and making appearances on shows like Make Me Laugh and The Jim Nabors Show. Their act, known for its politically incorrect humor and poignant commentary on cultural and social differences, saw them sharing stages with country music legends such as Garth Brooks and Tim McGraw, and making television appearances on platforms ranging from Hee Haw to Comedy Central. Their contributions to entertainment were honored in 2018 when they were inducted into the South Dakota Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Rhee, a member of the Crow Creek Sioux tribe, often infused his heritage into their performances, humorously addressing historical injustices while celebrating cultural differences. The duo's enduring appeal lay in their ability to weave humor with harsh truths, resonating with a wide array of audiences. In his later years, Rhee reflected on the longevity of their act, noting the joy it brought not just to audiences but to himself and Williams. Their commitment to their craft was evident as they continued to perform with the same vigor and love for entertainment that they had at the beginning of their careers. Terry Rhee leaves behind a legacy as a pioneering figure in comedy and music, remembered for his sharp wit, vibrant personality, and profound impact on the North American entertainment landscape. Tributes to Terry Rhee. Number 6. Vincent Fort, a dedicated public servant and former Georgia State Senator, passed away at the age of 68 from cancer. Born on April 28, 1956 in New Britain, Connecticut, Fort was a champion of civil rights and social justice, whose career was marked by fervent advocacy for the underrepresented and marginalized. Fort's academic journey in history at Central Connecticut State College and Atlanta University equipped him with a deep understanding of African American history, which he further explored through his doctoral coursework at Emory University. His commitment to education extended into his professional life as a professor at Morris Brown College and Morehouse College, where he influenced countless students. During his tenure in the Georgia State Senate from 1996 to 2017, Fort was a formidable legislator known for his principled stands and legislative acumen. He authored Georgia's pioneering predatory lending law, setting a national benchmark for consumer protection. His legislative efforts spanned a broad array of social issues including hate crimes legislation, making him the first in Georgia to sponsor such a bill, racial profiling, disability rights, and public health support, particularly for Grady Memorial Hospital. Fort's activism was not confined to legislative halls. He was a vocal supporter of movements such as Occupy Atlanta and advocated for Medicaid expansion through public demonstrations. His alignment with Bernie Sanders in the 2016 presidential primaries underscored his commitment to progressive policies, particularly in healthcare, economic equality, and justice reform. In 2017, Fort's mayoral campaign for Atlanta, though unsuccessful, was supported by figures like Bernie Sanders and Killer Mike, highlighting his influence and the respect he commanded across various communities. His campaign themes of affordable housing and education reform resonated deeply within Atlanta, reflecting his enduring commitment to social equity. Fort's legacy is defined by his fearless advocacy, his dedication to justice, and his unwavering support for the community. He leaves behind a profound impact on Georgia's political landscape and the lives of those he served. He was a true champion for the people, whose legacy will continue to inspire future generations. Tributes to Vincent Fort. Number 5. Alan Sonaki, a revered American Soto priest, folk musician, poet, and steadfast activist, passed away peacefully at his home in Berkeley, California, at the age of 77. Sonak's life was a profound testament to the integration of spiritual practice and social engagement, leaving a lasting impact on the communities he served and the many lives he touched. Born in 1947 in Brooklyn, New York, to a secular Jewish family, Sonak's journey into activism and Buddhism began amidst the cultural and political upheavals of the 1960s. After participating in the Columbia University strike, he moved to California, where he found a spiritual home at the Berkeley Zen Center. His commitment deepened over the years, culminating in his ordination and eventual role as abbot of the center, a position he held with grace and wisdom since January 2021. From 1991 to 2001, Sonaki served as the executive director of the Buddhist Peace Fellowship, BPF, where he championed the cause of engaged Buddhism, advocating for peace, justice, and environmental stewardship. His leadership during the Persian Gulf War era was instrumental in aligning Buddhist practices with activism, a synergy that defined much of his life's work. Sonaki was also a founder of Think Sangha, a collaborative think tank for engaged Buddhists, and he remained a vocal advocate for human rights, particularly concerning the crises in Burma. His activism extended to the arts, notably through his involvement with the bluegrass ensemble Bluegrass Intentions, where his musical talents were another avenue for his profound commitment to community and cultural engagement. His legacy is marked not only by his spiritual leadership and social activism, but also by his capacity to inspire and empower others to integrate mindfulness and compassionate action in their lives. Alan Sonak's life reminds us that the path of engagement and reflection is not only possible, but necessary for the challenges of our times. Tributes to Alan Sonak. Number 4. Jack Bond, a pioneering British film producer and director, passed away at the age of 87. Renowned for his visionary work that often blended surrealism with avant-garde themes, Bond's influential career reshaped the landscape of British cinema and extended his creative reach across the Atlantic. Born in December 1937 in London, Bond's early fascination with film was matched by a unique opportunity to document Salvador Dali in New York. This 1965 documentary not only showcased Dali's eccentricities but also highlighted Bond's keen ability to capture the essence of his subjects, blending profound artistic expression with cinematic technique. His collaboration with Jane Arden brought forth a series of groundbreaking films including Separation, The Other Side of the Underneath, and Anti-Clock, which were recognized for their innovative approach and later celebrated with reissues by the British Film Institute. Bond's directorial brilliance shone brightly in the 1988 film It Couldn't Happen Here with the Pet Shop Boys, seamlessly integrating music and narrative in a feature-length format that expanded the possibilities of music videos into cinematic storytelling. His commitment to the arts continued with his extensive work on The South Bank Show, where he explored the lives and works of cultural icons like Roald Dahl and Catherine Cookson, further cementing his status as a filmmaker of immense versatility and insight. In his later years, Bond remained at the forefront of documentary filmmaking with The Blue Black Hussar, capturing the comeback of Adam Ant. This project underscored his lasting influence on and contribution to the arts, bridging generations of artists and audiences. His work was internationally recognized, culminating in his honorary membership and receipt of the Raymond Roussel Society Medal, celebrating his lifelong contributions to the arts. Jack Bond's legacy as a filmmaker who fearlessly traversed the boundaries of cinema and art leaves an indelible mark on the world of film and beyond, whose imaginative vision and daring creativity enriched the cultural tapestry of our time. Tributes to Jack Bond. Number 3. Rick Van Looy, a towering figure in the world of professional cycling and known as the King of the Classics, passed away at the age of 90. Hailing from Grobendonck, Belgium, Van Looy's formidable presence on the bike and his historic achievements in cycling marked an era of dominance and spirited competition. Van Looy's career was studded with accolades, including 2 world championships, and the unprecedented accomplishment of winning all 5 monuments, the most prestigious one-day classics in cycling. He was the first to complete this feat, showcasing a versatility and strength that only a handful have ever matched. With 367 professional victories, his prolific career placed him second only to his compatriot Eddy Merckx in terms of total wins, underscoring his prowess and endurance in the saddle. Beyond his remarkable competitive achievements, Van Looy's influence extended through his riveting rivalries, most notably with Rik van Steenbergen at the start of his career and later with the rising star Eddy Merckx. These rivalries not only captivated fans but also elevated the sport's profile during the 1950s and 1960s. Van Looy's approach to racing was characterized by his aggressive style and tactical intelligence. He preferred to avoid the uncertainty of sprints by breaking away early, a tactic that thrilled spectators and often left his competitors struggling to keep pace. Despite his powerful sprinting ability, Van Looy enjoyed the solitary triumph of a breakaway, which showcased his profound strength and tactical acumen. After retiring from professional racing, Van Looy continued to contribute to the sport, sharing his expertise and passion for cycling with younger generations. His commitment to the sport and his community was evident in his work with the Flemish Cycling School and his tenure as a team manager. Rik van Looy's legacy is that of a relentless competitor, a strategic mastermind, and a cherished national hero whose contributions transcended the sport of cycling. Tributes to Rik van Looy. Number 2, Mary Kier, who passed away at the age of 112, was celebrated as the oldest living person in Wales from 2021 until her passing. Born in the quaint city of St. David's, Pembrokeshire, Mary's journey through life was marked by resilience, service, and a deep connection to her community. At the young age of 21, Mary moved to Cardiff, where she embarked on a notable career at Llandough Hospital. Her work during the turbulent times of World War II, particularly through the Cardiff Blitz, highlighted her steadfast courage and commitment to helping others in dire times. After the war, Mary met and married Douglas, and the couple settled in Lunstefan, Carmarthenshire. Here she continued her admirable work in healthcare as a ward sister and district nurse, touching the lives of countless individuals with her compassion and dedication. Mary's independence and vibrant spirit were evident as she lived autonomously in Llanstefan until nearly her centennial birthday. Her later years were spent at Awel Tiwi residential home in Llandeilo, where she continued to indulge her love for music, playing the piano and enjoying visits from local school children and choirs, which kept her connected to the community. On her 112th birthday, Mary's life was celebrated with visits from the pupils of Ysgol Fairfach and the Dinafor Male Voice Choir, a testament to the high regard and affection in which she was held by her community. Her longevity and the full life she led became a beacon of inspiration to those around her, demonstrating the profound impact of living a life dedicated to service, resilience, and joy. Mary Kier leaves behind a legacy that won't soon be forgotten by those who were fortunate enough to know her, and by the many more who were inspired by her story. Tributes to Mary Kier. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Bert, the legendary saltwater crocodile who starred in the 1986 cult classic Crocodile Dundee, has passed away at the estimated age of over 90. Crocosaurus Cove, the wildlife attraction in Darwin, Australia, where Bert had lived since 2008, announced his death with a heartfelt tribute on social media. It is with great sadness that we announce the passing of Bert, the iconic saltwater crocodile and star of the Australian classic Crocodile Dundee. The team at Crocosaurus Cove wrote, Bert gained worldwide fame for his role in the blockbuster film, where he appeared in the now famous scene attacking Linda Kozlowski's character before being thwarted by Paul Hogan's Mick Dundee. The movie grossed $328 million worldwide and cemented its place in pop culture history, with Bert as an unforgettable part of its success. Known for his independent nature, Bert was described as a confirmed bachelor, with a fiery temperament that earned him admiration from both his caretakers and visitors. Crocosaurus Cove plans to honor Bert with a commemorative plaque to celebrate his extraordinary life and legacy. Bert embodied the raw and untamed spirit of the saltwater crocodile, and he will forever hold a special place in our hearts, the zoo shared. Bert's passing marks the end of an era for Crocodile Dundee fans and wildlife enthusiasts alike, but his memory will live on through his contributions to both cinema and conservation awareness. News 2. A man has been arrested in connection with a tragic incident on a New York subway where a woman lost her life in a shocking act of violence. Police have credited the swift response to vigilant citizens who reported the suspect's location. The incident occurred on Sunday morning at the Coney Island Stillwell Avenue station in Brooklyn. According to the New York Police Department, officers on patrol noticed smoke coming from a stationary subway car and discovered the woman, who was unresponsive. Despite their efforts, she did not survive. Authorities launched an immediate investigation and released clear images of the suspect captured by body cameras worn by responding officers. The images were circulated citywide. The turning point came when 3 high school students riding another subway train recognized the suspect and called 911. Officers quickly responded, locating the man on a train near Herald Square in Manhattan, a central hub in the city. He was taken into custody without incident. Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch praised the young citizens for their actions, stating, "They saw something, they said something, and they did something. Their courage and quick thinking made a real difference." Officials are continuing their investigation and have not yet released the identities of the victim or suspect. While the community mourns this loss, the actions of these alert students have highlighted the power of collaboration and civic responsibility. News 3. A private jet crash in southern Brazil has claimed the lives of 10 members of the same family, including prominent businessman Luiz Claudio Galeazzi, his wife, and their 3 daughters. The tragic accident occurred on Sunday, December 22nd, shortly after the aircraft departed from the mountain resort town of Gramado. The jet, bound for Jundiaí near São Paulo, reportedly struck the chimney of a building before crashing into nearby structures, including a house and a hotel. Despite the devastation, authorities confirm no fatalities among those on the ground, though 17 individuals were injured, with 2 in serious condition. Galeazzi and Associados, where Luiz Galeazzi served as CEO, released a heartfelt statement mourning his loss and celebrating his legacy as a leader and family man. The organization expressed gratitude for the support received and pledged full cooperation with the ongoing investigation. Local officials, including Rio Grande do Sul State Governor Eduardo Leite, noted that the jet had taken off in challenging weather conditions. The flight lasted only a few minutes before the crash. Brazil's Aeronautical Accident Investigation and Prevention Center, SANIPA, is leading the probe to determine the cause. President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva extended his condolences to the victims' families and wished a speedy recovery for the injured. In a statement, he pledged federal support for the investigation and the affected community. This tragedy has deeply affected both the local and business communities, highlighting the importance of safety in aviation. News 4. A holiday drone show at Lake Eola Park in Orlando, Florida, turned into a nightmare when a 7-year-old boy was struck by a falling drone, resulting in emergency heart surgery. The incident occurred on Saturday, December 21st, during a festive performance. Alexander, the young boy, was attending the show with his parents, Jessica Lumege and Adriana Edgerton, when drones unexpectedly began falling from the sky. Edgerton later revealed on social media that her son was hit in the chest, sustaining critical injuries, including damage to a heart valve. He underwent emergency open heart surgery the following day. "My baby is going into emergency heart surgery off of just trying to watch a drone show," Edgerton wrote in a heartfelt update. "I am beyond words, beyond terrified." City of Orlando Public Information Manager Andrea Otero described the mishap as a result of technical difficulties. The Orlando Fire Department responded promptly, providing medical aid at the scene. The Orlando Police Department and the FAA are now investigating the incident. Sky Elements Drones, the company behind the show, expressed their regret and extended wishes for a speedy recovery. "The well-being of our audience is our utmost priority," they said in a statement. They pledged full cooperation with the investigation and reaffirmed their commitment to safety. Alexander's family has received an outpouring of support as they navigate this challenging time. The community is hopeful for his full recovery, highlighting the importance of safety in public events. News 5. 4 employees, including a mother and her son, are recovering after suffering severe burns in a devastating food truck explosion in Vancouver, Washington. The incident occurred on Sunday, December 15th, inside the Four Caminos authentic Mexican food truck, owned by Isabel Castellon, as they prepared for a community event. According to reports, Castellon, her partner, her son, and an employee were all inside the truck when the explosion happened. The blast is believed to be propane-related, though officials have not confirmed the exact cause. All 4 victims are receiving treatment for their injuries at Legacy Emmanuel Hospital. Local business owners described the explosion as shocking. "The building kind of shook and I was like, oh my goodness, what just happened?" said Richelle Douglas, a nearby business owner. Christian Barrios, who witnessed the aftermath, added, "It was really painful to see them in that situation." In response to the tragedy, a GoFundMe page was launched to assist the victims with medical expenses and recovery efforts. The fundraiser has already surpassed $12,000, reflecting the strong support from the community. Castellon, known for her generosity and involvement in local events, is deeply appreciated by those around her. Barrios has also dedicated an art gallery event to raise additional funds, emphasizing the community's collective hope for their recovery. "She's always here, willing to help people," he shared. The incident highlights the importance of safety in small businesses, with ongoing prayers for the victims' swift healing. News 6. Julian Lennon, the 51-year-old son of John Lennon and Cynthia Lennon, recently revealed his unexpected battle with skin cancer and the swift actions that may have saved his life. On December 18th, Julian took to social media to share that his Los Angeles dermatologist had urged him to return immediately for surgery after discovering melanoma on his shoulder and forearm. While finishing a press tour in New York, Julian received the urgent call from Dr. Tess, who had previously treated him for skin cancer. He immediately flew back to Los Angeles and underwent surgery with Dr. Tim Neven, who removed the affected areas with large margins in hopes of achieving clear results. "The operation was a success," Julian wrote, "but we have yet to receive the biopsy results." Julian expressed deep gratitude to his medical team, emphasizing how their swift action may have saved his life. He also encouraged others to prioritize regular skin checks, stating, "It only takes a short while to do so, and you may just be saving your own life." Despite the stress of waiting for results, Julian remained optimistic and used his platform to advocate for awareness. "I love life and want to live for a very long time," he shared. As he awaits further updates, Julian is focused on celebrating life and inspiring others to prioritize their health. News 7. OJ's legend Eddie Levert is mourning the heartbreaking loss of his youngest daughter, Ryan Levert, who passed away at just 22 years old. The news was confirmed by Carlisia Levert, daughter of Eddie's late son Gerald, who shared an emotional tribute on Instagram. "Thank you for all of your thoughts and prayers for my family. Please send extra love up for my papa and nana," Carlisia wrote, alongside cherished photos of Ryan. Ryan, a determined young woman and lupus warrior, had openly shared her journey with the disease on social media, listing "lupus fighter" in her bio. She also co-hosted the Levert Opinion podcast, a family project featuring Eddie and her cousin Lamaika Levert. Tributes from fans and friends highlighted her warmth, resilience, and dedication to her family. Eddie Levert's life has been marked by profound personal loss. In 2006, his son Gerald, a celebrated R&B artist, passed away unexpectedly at 40, followed by the loss of his younger son Sean in 2008 at 39. Reflecting on his grief in 2011, Eddie said, "I miss them terribly, but I've learned to carry on." Neither Eddie nor his wife, Raquel Capleton, have yet commented publicly on this recent tragedy. As the Levert family grieves, they are surrounded by an outpouring of love and prayers from fans and the music community, honoring Ryan's life and legacy. Number 1. Fada Santoro, an iconic figure in Brazilian cinema, passed away at the remarkable age of 100. Born in Rio de Janeiro on August 29, 1924, Santoro's passion for performance ignited early, beginning her artistic journey as a dancer with the Alda Garrido Company. and later enchanting audiences as a crooner in the vibrant casinos of the 1940s. Santoro transitioned to the silver screen towards the end of the 1930s, debuting in O Samba da Vida. Her career in film blossomed with her role in A Escrava Isaura in 1949, marking her as a household name alongside fellow actor Sile Farney. The duo captivated audiences in multiple films, including Pecado de Nina and Tocaya, both in 1951. Her allure and talent crossed international borders, leading to prominent roles in Argentine films such as La Delatora, 1955, and Africa Re, 1956. After a luminous career, Santoro retired from acting in the late 1950s, choosing to focus on her personal life and family. Her decision reflected the era's norms, but her legacy continued to inspire and influence the Brazilian cultural landscape. Santoro's contributions to Brazilian and Latin American cinema have left an indelible mark, remembered for her versatility and the depth she brought to her roles. As we reflect on her life, we celebrate her centennial journey, a testament to her enduring impact on the arts, whose life and work continue to resonate through generations, symbolizing the golden age of Brazilian cinema and the timeless allure of its stars. Tributes to Fada Santoro. Art Evans, a celebrated actor known for his standout roles in films like Die Hard 2 and A Soldier's Story, captivated audiences with his dynamic performances.